Hey everyone, quick update on the greenhouse. Today is September 25th and I put my trees in the greenhouse almost 2 weeks ago. Temperature's still okay outside, but we were getting a lot of rain. Um, I'm trying something different this year, and this is just for fun. Um, I did install recently, I got myself one of these large dehumidifiers, trying to keep the humidity low in the greenhouse because it gets really humid during the morning hours and at night. When it's sunny outside, when it's really hot, the fan is just circulating air and the humidity is usually low. I have one of these sensors and it reads below 50s always during the day, and it can spikes up to like 90-ish at nighttime or when it's really cloudy outside. So I don't know what's gonna happen to the figs with this humidity. I set it up at the lowest setting. Actually not. Lowest setting is 35, which is impossible. However, I did set it up at 50%, and what I found out, I didn't know that, that while it's running at night, it's actually generating heat. So this is like one of my 1500 watts heaters. Temperatures at night been great. It's always in the 70s since I installed this guy here, even though it's in the 60s outside. So we'll see. I do have figs ripening, but I'm gonna wait for the figs that ripen within after 5-6 days. So I want to make sure that it's the this taste test impact is done on the figs that ripens or start swelling as of yesterday, and we'll see what happens. I'll walk you through some of my trees. I left a lot of the trees outside that already completed all of the crops on them, so we'll see how these are going to do in the greenhouse here. I'm planning to keep them for another month, at least through October. This one here is my Black Madeira KK. I think I will ripen these in the greenhouse in October. Fruit size is good, so if I need to add heat, I'll add heat. Why not? I did it all winter, so can't get any worse than winter here. This is my Ondata. By the way, since I put the trees in the greenhouse, they start pushing new growth. I don't like that because I need to prune anyway, and if they get cold, they're gonna get cold damage. Most likely not inside the greenhouse, but we'll see. This is my Ondata here. This guy here, I think I ripened all the figs already and picked them. This is Chipola. Oh, there is one more here. This is a small Smith. It does have a fruit here. This one here is one of my Mother Smith trees, and again, since I put them in the greenhouse, even before that, it started pushing new growth. So this is all in the last 2 weeks. This one here, look at that. This is the third crop because I removed the figs on the previous growth when they were outside because I didn't think they will ripen. But look at this here. This is the Smith MJS. Look at the productivity on this one. There's 8 figs on these 3 inches of growth here. I'm not kidding. There are 8 figs here. Unfortunately, I don't think they will ripen, but all of these here will ripen. That's why I love this Smith. It's very productive. This is all new growth here. This one is Black Madeira UCD. I already picked a few figs. I've been picking figs like almost daily on this one. This is this one here. I don't think this is gonna split. That's a good news, especially with the dehumidifier here. This is another Smith. Been picking the fruits. There's 1, 2, 3 left. Then I'll move outside. This is Angelito, and it's already swelling some figs. This one here is gonna be ready in a few days. Oh, look at this. This is drying on the tree. Oh wow, this is really dry. Okay. That's maybe me. Maybe this humidity is too low. Well, we'll try it and see. Oh wow. This is very jammy, as in like chewy as well. Still kind of moist, but not as much actually. Okay, I like this. Huh. This is my white pack. I moved it inside because the air layer, I want just warm for the rooting for the air layers. I don't see any roots yet. I don't know why, but we'll see. This one here is this is Figobretto, grafted on a Desert King. I'm gonna be able to pick all these fruits. This one here is, and again, my bad, this was the Sicilian 33. And as soon as I moved it to the greenhouse, it dropped half of the fruits, and it dropped the other quarter after that, and I got 2-3 figs that were ripening. I left them for a day. I came back from work and they were all under the tree. They're ripened, but they're spoiled. So luckily I have another one here. This is my second Sicilian 33, and I'll make sure that it acclimates properly, not like the other one, and also watch for the figs so they're not going to waste. Look at the color on this one. That's beautiful. Wow. This is like dark purplish, blackish almost. Right here, this guy here, I have no idea why it's taken forever to swell and ripen. This is green Michurinska, loaded with figs. Next to it is my Bretto, which was one of the first Black Madeiras to ripen, and this is the first one that produced or start growing, and the leaves are already like 8 months old or more, I would say. 6 months, 7 months, 6 to 7 months, I would say. So this tree is ready to go dormant. This one here is a 2 years old Ondata, earlier from last year. This one here is my Bretto. I grafted in April on White Adriatic. This one here, oh, this is a nice one. This is the Figuraxo. Look at the productivity on this one. I've been picking fruits. Here we go. There's one here. That's Figuraxo. I missed this one somehow. Wow. Yeah, Figuraxo is really nice. Wow, it does have some kind of like acidity, but like sweet, like sour fruits. And sweet at the same time. Really nice and jammy. Okay, I can tell the skin is these fruits ripened around the same time when I installed the dehumidifier, so I'm gonna try to be careful not to overkill it with the dehumidifier here. Oh wow, this is amazing. Okay, this one here is another Black Madeira. I think these fruits will ripen. These are not going to. These will ripen. These one will ripen too. This is a Bretto grafted on, and I shouldn't have done it, but I don't know what I was thinking. I grafted it over Smith, so I'm gonna cut some of these branches to allow one of the main branches here to go back and grow Smith again. I think I have enough Black Madeiras. I need more Smith, honestly. This is my Desert King. Desert King. This is Angelito. Sorry, guys. And I had a couple spoiled fig here from somewhere, and I had some fungus gnats, so I immediately put these bags on it. I don't see them anymore, so that's a good thing. Yeah, that's the fig in the corner there. That was from the Black Madeira KK here. This is Black Madeira KK. And I've been picking figs from this one almost for the last 2 weeks. This is my Hawaiian papaya, and I was really nervous if this is going to I don't know, produce any fruits inside the greenhouse without any of the bugs and bees. I don't know what happens, but I don't know if it's self-pollinated. I have no experience with papaya, but this looks like fruit to me, right? I hope so. I think so, actually. This one here is Black Celeste. It's pushing new growth now, and even though there are some new figs formed, well, this was outside a month ago, there were no fruits on it, and then start pushing more growth. So this is my Angelita earlier. This didn't grow much at all. If you go back to my old videos, this guy is not growing, so I'm gonna thin it out next year, and probably it probably will start growing again. This is the Basilica Sica VS. I only had one fruit, two actually, since I moved it inside. So in 2 weeks I only had 2 figs. It takes forever. It hangs forever, unfortunately. So that's why I need more of this trees. These 2 figs, I think is gonna ripen in another 6-7 days. I'm not kidding. That's how long it's gonna take. Which we'll see what happens with the dehumidifier. It's gonna have any impact on them. The Sicilian 33. This is Cosme. I had 2 figs a couple days ago, and they were just something else. So again, it's the next level after, like, ahead of Angelito. However, it hangs forever and it's very late, so Angelito will still have an overall better score, honestly. This is another Smith that I moved inside. This one, the one with the trunk damage. It's pushing figs again inside the greenhouse. It does have some figs that I'm gonna pick, at least a dozen here or there. Oh, there's a big one here swelling. This is another Black Madeira UCD. Horrible shape, but I don't care as long I get as the productivity I'm getting. And this is after picking a lot of the figs off it. Very nice. Black Madeiras are just very generous when it comes to productivity. Not as vigorous though. This one here is my Col de Dame Mutante. Very nice Col de Dame type fig, so you get the Col de Dame experience with the jamminess. Oh, here's another fruit. Okay, all of them have like dry skin. So the skin is like papery, like, yeah, oh, and sticky too. Okay. And leathery. Honestly, guys, this is the sweetest Col de Dame I ever had. This is actually doing something. I think I'm gonna have to increase the humidity a little bit. I don't want it to be like in the 50s, but I'll give it a try for a few more days. If I see any fruit drops or like not ripening correctly, I will increase it to like 65 maybe. This one here, this tree is just vigorous. This is 1 year old Can Plantis or Cans Plantis, I forgot. Very productive. I still didn't have any figs from it yet, but I think I'm gonna get some very soon. This is my Green Goblin. It should ripen probably in a couple weeks. I don't know, I can't tell. If I go back to the fruits in the bottom, these most likely will ripen first. So that's the update. I'll do another update in 4 or 5 days after I see how the reducing the humidity will impact the trees in the greenhouse. I know it's not possible for most of you if you don't have a greenhouse, but you know, it might be good for people with greenhouses to to use in the late in the season. So I'm not saying this is a must, but to be honest, if this dehumidifier is gonna work as a heater at night and also reduce the humidity, then why not? Might worth consideration. That's all. Thank you for watching. I'll keep you guys all updated.